man? It's your boy Wright Parlay, man. We back again with the NBA picks, man, for October 19th, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. Keep helping the channel grow, man. If you're really gambling every day, check out my Patreon, man. We went 6-2 on the Patreon yesterday, man. Even hit a big first basket prop, man. Anthony Davis' first basket was at $3.90, bro. We hit that. Tobias Harris over 13.5 points was a dub. Al Horford under 9.5 points. Hit that as well, man. The props was good yesterday, man. Even hit the daily best bet of Calgary money line. Came back and got it for us, man. So y'all get over there, check that Patreon out, get you some money. If you're not really trying to gamble like that, man, just make sure you sub for me. Trying to get that sub count to over 3,000, man, before the end of the month. So y'all help me out on that. Just keep getting these free picks. I'm gonna go through the whole NBA slate with y'all today, man, and then I will post a parlay video after that, man. But starting off, man, it's a big slate, so we're gonna start off, man. The Orlando and Detroit, like I said, not really. I advise you not to bet this game. It's an ugly game, man. It can go either way. First game, you don't know what you're gonna give either of these teams. Both young teams, man. Now, Orlando do got a nice little squad, though. Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner. They got the new boy Pablo, man, a rookie out of Duke. So we're going to see how he perform in his first NBA game, man. But I got to go with Detroit, bro. I got to go with the Detroit squad, man. They even got new addition Bogdanovich. I think they got him from Atlanta. Which Bogdanovich is this? Hold on, they got a lot of Bogdan. Oh no, this is the Bogdanovich from Utah, bro. Bohan. There's a lot of Bohan Bogdanoviches in the league. It's like 3 or 4. There's one that play on Atlanta, another one play. Yeah, it's a lot of them. So the one from Utah, man, he done went over and moved over to Detroit. So I really like that addition for them. He can get buckets, man. So I'm gonna take Detroit money line in this first game, but I advise you don't bet it, bro. Next game, Washington and Indiana. Another toss up, man. It can go either way, bro. I do like Washington's lineup, man. Kuzma, Porzingis, and Bill. They should be able to get it done against Indiana, man. Now, Indiana, they do got Miles Turner back. Buddy Hield, a good shooter. Tyrese Halliburton, he can control. He a good point guard, man. He can shoot and he can dish it out. Chris Duarte, I don't know really too much about him. You know, he was a 3-point. I think he was a spot up 3-point shooter last year. But he not really a big game changer. But this game go either way. Leave it alone. But I'm gonna take Washington in this game, man. Next game, New Orleans and Brooklyn. This should be a good one, man. They got Zion coming back. Ingram is back. Well, let me make sure he is in the lineup. Let me see. Yeah, Ingram. We got CJ at the point. Ingram is back in the lineup, man. I don't think he played the preseason, but he's playing now. Herbert Jones, Zion Williamson, and Valanciunas, man. I really like that lineup, man, against Brooklyn. Now, I know if y'all fuck with me, you know the Nets is my squad, man. I fuck with Kyrie and KD heavy. But I don't know if they're going to be able to. I think this is a good matchup for New Orleans, man, coming back. The Nets are at home, but I'm going to go with the other side, bro. I'm going to take the New Orleans Pelicans plus 5.5 at minus 170. Well, it's at minus 160 now, so take it plus 6.5 at minus 178, man. Give me the points in New Orleans. I really like that squad. I think they can do a lot, man. Like I said, in that Brooklyn squad, they really don't play no D like that. So give me New Orleans, man. Give me New Orleans plus the 5.5. Next game, the Knicks and the Grizzlies. They made some. Let me see who the Knicks get. Jalen Suggs. That's right. The Knicks. No, they didn't. No, I'm tripping. Brunson. Jalen Brunson. Addition to the Knicks. I don't know why I said Suggs. Jalen Brunson. New point guard for the Knicks, man. We're gonna see how you do. They got Evan Fournier as a 2 guard. RJ still there. Julius still there, and Big Robinson still down there. Memphis got all the guys back except what's my big guy? My shooter, man. I think he had surgery on Memphis. I can't remember his name right now, but they got Sante Aldama in there. I think he a new guy. I don't really know him, but my big, I can't think of his name right now. But they got Memphis as a 5-point favorite, man, at home. I would say take Memphis on the money line, man. Take Memphis on the money line in this game, but don't sleep on the Knicks because the Knicks could. This is. Yeah, they ain't got my. You know what? I'm switching my pick, bro. I was gonna go Memphis money line, but looking at, I can now remember my man name on. Y'all remember his name on Memphis, man. Big joke. She can shoot left and right. I can't remember his name right now, but he's not in the roster, man. I don't know this guy Santee. I don't really know who that is. If you go with Memphis, take Memphis on the money line just because they at home. But if you're gonna take the Knicks, man, take the Knicks like minus 8.5. You can get the Knicks plus. You get the Knicks plus 8.5 at minus 182, man. So I'm thinking I might take the Knicks, bro, because this lineup, I really like the lineup for the Knicks, man. I'm gonna take the Knicks plus 8.5 at minus 178, man. Next game, Houston and Atlanta. Dang, Spread started off at 8, it's already up to 10, bro. So just give me Atlanta minus 6.5. I like the new addition. DeJounte Murray's back. DeJounte Murray is playing for Atlanta now. They got Clint Capella back in the lineup. John Collins is back in the lineup. I like Atlanta. Give me Atlanta in this game, man. Take it down to Atlanta minus 6.5 at minus 180, minus 170. Next game, Bulls and the Heat. They got the Bulls. They got the Heat as a 7-point favorite, man. I think the Bulls definitely can cover this. Levine is back. Well, they say Levine is a game time decision, actually. Everybody is back for the Bulls, man. With this 7, I think the 7 is a little bit too much for the Heat. They got Tyler Hero in the starting lineup. Now, he was a 6-man all last year, but they got him in the starting lineup this year. So we're going to see how that how they work with that. But they got him as a 7-point favorite. I'm taking Chicago plus 10.5 at minus 186. I think they can cover this on the first game, man. I think 7 is a little bit too much on this first game. Next game, the Cavs in Toronto. Cavs just got Donovan Mitchell, still got Garland at the PG, Karis LeVert at the small forward. Big boy Mobley and Jared Allen is down there. They should be able to do some things in the East this year. Now it is the first game. I don't know how they're gonna do this first game. Toronto got all their core pieces back, along with Scotty Barnes, OG. Everybody's back for them. So I'm gonna take Toronto at home for this first game. I don't know how the Cavs is gonna come out and play, man. So give me a game. I can give me like a week to evaluate them and see what they do. But give me Toronto at home for the first game. Next game, OKC in Minnesota. Man, Minnesota 11-point favorite. Money line is minus 600 now. I know they did get Rudy. So let me see. So they got Russell, Edwards, McDaniels, Towns, and Rudy at the starting lineup. Now that's a pretty solid starting lineup. Two big boys down there, man, to hold down the paint. I do like Shai Gilgeous for OKC. 11 points in the first game, I think, is a little bit too much, man. So I'm gonna bump that up, bro. I'm gonna bump it up to 14. OKC plus 14.5 at minus 170. I don't know if they're gonna get blown out like that in the first game, man. I really don't. I know it is. I know a lot of these bad teams are in the sweepstakes for that boy Wanyama, the little overseas cat, man, 7'5" dude. So a lot of these teams are gonna be tanking. So beware of that this year. But I think that is a big point spread, man, for the first game. So give me OKC plus 13.5 at minus 170. I'm sorry, plus 14.5 at minus 170. Next game, Charlotte and the Spurs. Complete toss-up. LaMelo Ball is out for Charlotte. So they got Terry Rozier starting at the point. Kelly Oubre, Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, and Plumlee at the center position, man. Now the Spurs, they're gonna be looking bad this year. I wouldn't really be betting the Spurs a lot this year. Keldon Johnson is a good piece for them, along with Jacob Poeltl, big center. He's a big good piece for them. But I'm gonna go with Charlotte on the first game without LaMelo. Give me them. Toss up, lead this game alone, man. Next game, Denver and the Jazz. The Jazz have they're in rebuild mode, man. They still got Conley. They got Colin Sexton over there for him now, and along with Markkanen, Vanderbilt, and Kelly Olynyk. Just a ragtag bunch, bro. Just a bunch of pieces just thrown together. I don't have no faith in the Jazz, man. I'll take the Nuggets minus a 7. They also got Murray back for the Nuggets starting that point, along with Michael Porter Jr., man. They should be able to do some. They should be able to make some noise this year in the West. So give me Denver money. Now, money line is too much, bro. Money line right now is minus 295. So go ahead and give me Denver with the 7, or buy it down to minus the 5, whatever you want. But I'll take the whole 7 with that. Next game, Dallas at Phoenix. Man, this should be a good game, man. Dallas sunned the Phoenix last year, man. Sunned them last year, exposed them. I think Suns gonna try to get some get back, but I gotta go with Dallas on this one, man. I think Luka is too strong for them. They didn't figure them out. Dallas got JaVale McGee now, man. I think JaVale McGee was on the Suns last year. Now Dallas do got JaVale McGee. Still got Dorian Finney-Smith, Bullock, Dinwiddie, and Doncic. So they still got their main core guys, man. So I'm going to take Dallas plus a 7.5 in this game, man. Bump it up. It's at 4.5 now. Bump it up to 7.5. I think they can flat out win it. Last game, Portland and Sacramento. Toss-up game, man. Give me Sacramento. I'm not messing with Portland, man. The Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox, that's one of my favorite point guards, man. He can shoot and he's fast and he can dunk. I like De'Aaron Fox, and they got big boy Sabonis down there. Go ahead and give me Sacramento on the money line, man. And those are the plays we're gonna rock with, man. I'm gonna come back with a parlay video for y'all, but quick recap is in the description box for all my leans, man. It's your boy Wright Parlay.